right, some big news coming in. India now takes up the Hindu hate protests that broke out in the United Kingdom. Jaishankar, our External Affairs Minister, meets with UK Foreign Secretary and shares concerns. Jaishankar says Indian community being targeted in the United Kingdom. S Jaishankar takes this up with United Kingdom. A warm conversation there with UK Foreign Secretary James Cleverly. Discuss the threat that Indians may face in the United Kingdom. In fact, they also discussed taking forward a roadmap for 2030. As we saw just a few days earlier, right along the lines of the Queen's funeral, and as people across the United Kingdom came out to bid farewell to the Queen, we saw some protests that erupted outside a Hindu temple where some Islamists there chanted slogans condemning Hindus and also tore a saffron flag there. Geeta Mohan joining us on the phone line. Geeta, S Jaishankar, Foreign Affairs Minister, has met with UK's Foreign Secretary and sharing concern over the Indian community being targeted in the United Kingdom. Take us through what was the deliberation, what more have they spoken about? Has there been a response on these protests that were rolled out by some Islamists outside Hindu temples?
Well, it has been a communal clash in the United Kingdom between both sides, Nabila, and the Indian side certainly raising concerns with regards to Indian community coming under attack, given that the clashes began after the Indo-Pak cricket match in August. And since then, the tensions have been on the rise. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar met with his counterpart Cleverly of the United Kingdom on the sidelines of the UNGA in New York. India raised concerns with regards to safety of Indians and people of Indian origin in the United Kingdom. And the United Kingdom, as has been the case in the past also, has assured action. There have been arrests that have been made in the UK, and also spoke about the kind of security preparedness. We've seen the kind of deployment by the Leicester police in and around the religious areas where things have been volatile. So both sides did speak. India raised concerns, and the UK looking into the concerns of the Indian administration.
All right. You know, Geeta, what we saw was certainly unpleasant. Just along the lines of the Queen's funeral, we saw there were protests that were erupted, a saffron flag that was torn off, that was seen erected near a Hindu temple there. So we saw the Hindu groups and the Muslim groups that came face to face, and clashes ensued. And this is not the first time. We know that this has been, this kind of undercurrent, communal tensions between the Hindu-Muslim communities, even in the United Kingdom. Give us some background on this. Has there been any substantial evidence to show that there could be deliberate targeting?
Well, certainly, if it's communal, Nabila, it is deliberate, and the provocations happened according to reports from the UK from both ends. There were massive rallies that were held by the Hindu community as well in Muslim-dominated areas, and then we saw a backlash with property being damaged by certain communities targeting Hindu temple and Hindu community. So, but the origins are not just communal. The origins are also to do with India and Pakistan. There's a huge Pakistan origin population in the United Kingdom. Again, a vote bank, and a huge Indian origin population in the United Kingdom who also are a vote bank. So sensitivities when it comes to these communities are absolutely always on a high on both sides. And the authorities, Leicester police certainly were on the ground. They reached the place quite early on and had barricaded the entire area, tried to quell the crowds. But in terms of investigation, the investigations are underway. We're given to understand that arrests have been made, but where are the investigations headed and what are the details are yet to come out, Nabila. This certainly is not the first time, like you said. It is something that both sides have been talking about in the past as well. The Indian side absolutely concerned about the safety and security of Indian community in the United Kingdom, even people of Indian origin from the Hindu community, and that certainly has been voiced to the UK side, because there was a bilateral on the sidelines of the UNGA in New York.